Alright everyone, radio. Speaking of radio, I've just found out that Prince has passed away. Now, if you don't know who Prince is, then you're an idiot and you need to rethink what you're doing with your life, because he was up there, in my opinion, with David Bowie. Like, oh man. I'm wearing purple as well, which is a bit weird. Obviously, like, even if you didn't know his music, then you'd see his like heart-shaped guitar. He once said to the owner or the organizer of Glastonbury that he was bigger than Glastonbury. He was just such a massive character. Like, been going for 40 years in the music industry. Like, man, it sucks so much. Like, I fucking hate this. All this, like, I do it, but just checking the BBC website to see if it's official or not, because people are arseholes these days, and they'll post like, I can't believe Kurt Cobain's died, and it's just like, you know, like, it's all bollocks. Obviously that was a bad example. Like, I can't believe Dave Grohl's died, I suppose, would be the next person, and it's a hoax. Like, and he's like, what the fuck, I didn't know I died either. But yeah, man, this sucks. Like, I can't even begin to imagine like what his band members and all that are thinking. Like, he died in his house, which, you know, like, in terms of ways to go, that's a pretty nice way to go, I think, with your family and stuff. You're not in hospital, you're not playing the waiting game. I don't know how he died. So this year, right, 2016 has been fucking brutal. So we've had Lemmy from Motorhead die, who, like, is one of my absolute fucking idols, one of the reasons I picked up bass. Just this massive character again just died. Ended Motorhead, obviously, they're not going to do anything for a while. So then we had David Bowie, who is probably one of my most inspirational people that I think walked the earth. He completely revolutionised like image for like music. He was one of the first men in like the music industry to wear makeup or like dress up in some sort of like theatrical sort of, you know, Ziggy Stardust was like his character, and like no one had ever done anything like that before, and it was just like, this guy is, what the fuck is he doing? So then we've had like people non-related to music, like Ronnie Corbin's died. It's just these fucking, like, you know, they're not all like 99, they're like, you know, late 50s, some of them probably even earlier. Like, I'm not going to rattle all of them off, but the grandma from Everybody Loves Raymond fucking died a few days ago. It's just too much. Like, I literally, we're 4 months in, we've had like 2 relatively famous people die each month now. I don't think I can take much more, guys. So yeah, obviously, like, people are probably watching this thinking, you're not a fucking fan of Prince, you bellend. You're just jumping on the bandwagon like everyone else. I watched Muse's Live Lounge. I think it was like their 3rd or 4th Live Lounge at this point, where they just released Second Law. They just released Second Law. They did Panic Station, and I think they did Supremacy. And obviously a Live Lounge stipulation is they have to do a cover. They did Prince, Sign of the Times, and it was the most epic fucking cover I've ever heard at that point. And it made me check out Prince. Like, obviously he's done Purple Rain, he's done Kiss. Man, he was like a fucking absolute figurehead. Like David Bowie was. Like, it's just hard to hear that people like that can die. I know it sounds really weird. It's just fucking... I really don't know what to say, man. This is hard. Like, just these massive characters are just human, obviously. But do you know what I mean? Like, you don't expect Lemmy to die, for fuck's sake. You expect Lemmy to kill death. Trying to think of any others. I'm sure like fucking hundreds of them have, but it's like, you know, sometimes you see like a status or a tweet or something, and it's like thingy from one film, like he played a minor role in one film, he's died. It's just shit. It really is shit. Like, I've always had this divided sort of sense of I've never really related to death when it's my family, and when it's like my pets and stuff, I'm just like, oh, okay, that's, you know, see you later, bye bye. But when it's like someone famous, like someone like Prince or David Bowie or Lemmy, people that like made people fucking get off their arse and join a band or get into music, or like an actor dying makes you want to, like, you know, hits you hard, and it makes you want to do shit. It's just like, I just hope, like, it's going to sound cringy as fuck when I watch this back, hope that like when I go, some people can sort of maybe like throw a fucking music festival or something for me, or don't, like, Lemmy wanted everyone to be happy at his funeral, and his funeral was one of the hardest things I've ever watched. Genuinely it was. Triple H as well, like, his speech, like, it wasn't even like a single tear. It's just fucking hard, man, like, all this stuff, like, organisation that goes into all these, like, massive famous people's. Oh yeah, by the way, happy 90th birthday, Queen Elizabeth. Just thought I'd throw that in there. Fucking hell, Chyna from WWE died today as well, just to, you know, rub salt in the wound. One of the first really famous female wrestlers. I went on The Rock's Instagram earlier, and I was quite surprised that he's not put anything about her, but he's probably just like a bit shaken up by it all. But there's just so much going on this year. I honestly don't see it ending anytime soon. It's just constant death. It's not good. Like, I'm sure there's other musicians that have died. It's just really hard, like. But yeah, like, I've always thought of death as this sort of, like, you know, don't be sad that it's over, be glad that it happened. But when it's like people that have, like, A, been around a long time, B, been fucking brilliant from start to finish, it's hard to, like, let go of that sort of stuff. I'm definitely going to look into buying some Prince albums. Like, you know what I mean? I'm not like this fucking super fan that's, like, you know, gone to his concerts and got him to sign stuff. But it's hard to hear. It really is. Hopefully doing an interview with another band soon. Potentially Perdition. I've spoke to the bassist a few times, Sam Ballett, and he's up for it. So, hi other members of Perdition, apparently I'm going to be interviewing you. So yeah, I don't want to leave this on a sad note, so I'm going to get to, you know, I just went to Aldi. This is in Aldi, right? What's it called? Dark Thunder. This is the non-calorie version, right? I've bought you one, Duncan, because I know how much you love your weird energy drinks at the moment at work. So, I'm not going to do one now because I'm driving. And it looks fucking disgusting. It really does look fucking rank. So, I'll drink it at some point. And in the next video I'll do a review. I know that's not really how these things work, but whatever. But I'm going to go because I just feel really sad. Yeah, cheers Aldi for providing an alternative to everything ever, by the way. Nice one. See you later. Bye. Rest in peace, Prince.